All right, guys. So we're gonna recap this crazy card, man. Like but first and foremost, I like to say like we're gonna talk about this, what went right, what went wrong, and we're gonna use this as a learning experience. Lick my wounds, and just for those of you that made money, that's awesome. Good call, guys. But for those of us that didn't, I'm just stuttering here. It's been a long day. Yeah, of course, it's a marathon, right? It's not a sprint. So I think, yeah, let's go on to the next one. But yeah, take it as a good learning experience, man. Gustavo Lopez versus Anthony Burchak went the way I thought it would. I did not bet this. I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't, but I had Gustavo Lopez. As I said, it's just a tough guy to come in on short notice, and these guys have trained. They've trained together. Anthony Burchak is good. They look similar styles, but I thought, look at that, round one, 217 in submission right there, man. It looked really slick. The hands were looking good. Of course, likes to get in there, use that boxing. It just looked like he was throwing with a lot more intent. And like I said, Anthony Burchak looked good, but yeah, Gustavo Lopez, really tough guy on short notice, man. Going on, oh man, Max Griffin versus Ramiz Bramihaj. I mean, this is just, kind of felt bad about. Everyone was having what am I saying? Brahimaj. There's some good value there, and I mean, all those submission wins. I looked back, watched tape. I thought, yeah, he should get done. I looking back at Max Griffin didn't, blow my hair back, as they say. I mean, I broke it down, as I said in my video, right? I had a whole card breakdown, but I mean, yeah, just like the Max Griffin was just like a lot slicker. I mean, Rami's just terrible. I mean, looking back at his tape, you thought, okay, he really wanted to get to ground. What? I don't understand. Like, just really bad fight IQ. Wanting to stand and trade, try to make this a kickboxing match, and his hands look like he looked good. I mean, he tried to throw stuff out there, but you can't be when you see Max Griffin has the crisper striking. He had the speed, right? He's gonna go to the side. He's gonna go away from his power shots, right? He's gonna circle around, jab him, circle around, jab him, circle around. So Ramiz wasn't able to really length. And then of course the ear, man, just getting sliced open like that. Oh my god, that's terrible. Watching it live, I was like, oh my god, that's nasty. But yeah, just styled on him. I mean, Max Griffin, yeah, I think a lot of people were fading him, including myself. I think it's just tough. It was tough to really be confident in Max Griffin, though. I thought Ramesh, if they turned to an ugly fight, I mean, looking back at when he fought Mike Perry too, he still won against Mike Perry, but I thought, Ramesh is not going to try to be. I thought he wouldn't be so happy standing and banging with him like Mike Perry would. I thought he would try to get to ground, but man, it's bad. I mean, not even one attempt. Not even get a single, not even just change levels. Act like you're gonna, okay, first round you're striking like that. Okay, now he thinks you're gonna just kickbox with him. Change levels, try to make it ugly. Who cares? You're gonna eat shots anyway. Get in there. But yeah, absolutely terrible, man. And Darren Elkins versus Luis Garagorri. Of course, I called this one correct. Yeah, I mean, I had Elkins. I thought, and it went well. I mean, man, and I like it. It's the complete opposite. He was like, no, I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna try to take you down right off the bat. Just takes him down. Garagorri just has a really bad, ground game. And I thought, yeah, just like I said, even on the feet, I thought, Darren Elkins, he's a damaged for a reason, lives up to his name, but damn, he getting all bloodied up, really exciting, fun guy. But I mean, I'm worried about his future fights, how durable he is. I mean, he's going to be looking like freaking Tetsuo from Akira, man. It's, it's going to be this little mass of flesh, right? I mean, in the end, I hope not. But anyway, shout out for all you anime nerds that know that. But yeah, man, look at that. I mean, that's 120 total strikes versus 48 for Garagorri. I mean, look at that. Submission. That submission was nice, too. I mean, I liked it. He stuck to his game plan. Wish Ramiz would have taken a page out of Darren Elkins' book, man. A lot of people were concerned. Because like I said, the path to victory is clear for Darren. He'd have to go in there. Elkins just needs to go in there and use the ground game against him. People worried that he would be the one standing and maybe trading. I thought, but he didn't. He used the nice, I mean, look at it from Team Alpha Male, right? Using that nice ground game. What the heck, Ramiz? Take a page out of Elkins' book. Anyway. Yeah, look at that. This one called right. I mean, everyone had him right. He was kind of like the lock of the night, if you want to call it that. Alexander Romanov, versus, Marcus. I mean, I broke this down, right? Round one submission. Look at that. I mean, it was interesting because they say submission. Like, he had his forearm on his throat. It's really nasty. I mean, the top heavy game, yeah, he knew his strengths. Like, and Marcus threw his throwing with some heat. Alexander, like I said, though, smart. Get him to the ground. Smash him like that. Get him tired. Really good. I mean, I just, I know DeLima could gas out, maybe not have the best ground game. So, yeah, I mean, good. Thank goodness for Romanov, right? Going in there, we're doing what we had to do. Trevin Giles was a toss-up. I know where people were saying Lewis. I was like, man, I was tempted to bet him, but I had this feeling I was leaning towards Giles. Did not bet it. Yeah, Trevin Giles, like I said, I thought, he's, becoming a police officer, taking time off training. I don't know how it's gonna affect him. I know he looked good in his past fights though, and it's really good to get that TKO. And Bevan Lewis. It was interesting because that fight, not too much output if you look at it. I mean, there was, but not really in all 3 rounds. Got the KO TKO over him. Bevan Lewis rocking the big afro out there, but just Bevan Lewis was not really putting punches together, not really putting combinations. I mean, not that Trevor Gals was doing such slick striking, I should say, but he just, just totally looking left there. The control times more, right? More, even total strikes. I mean, actually, Bevan Lewis kind of had more, I guess, but significant strikes. You could see the way he was throwing them, though, kind of just winging him. Trevor Gals, like I said, maybe work on a little more just to add a little more finesse, but yeah, he got it. I had a feeling he would. Just didn't bet it. Just don't know how he's gonna show up. But going on to the main card, my friends, man, this is insanity. Yeah, Jan versus Claudia Gadelha. I mean, like I said, I had Jan in it. I just thought, I knew it. I mean, Claudia Gadelha could take her down, but I thought, nah. I mean, Jan will have success being on the feet. Look at that, just total styling on her, like the crisper striking. I mean, Gadelha, she's no Andrade. Like Gadelha likes to land those hooks, like go to bump, get her down. But I mean, just not so successful. I thought Jan would try to play to her strengths and make it a kickboxing match, which he did. Yeah, but I mean, Jan, I don't feel like she's good, and I'm glad I'm glad she won. Just from a moral standpoint, I picked her. But just from just to help my ego, as you were saying. I mean, I like it when my picks are correct, right? But I think she's kind of Weili. She's saying like, oh, why should I be a champion? Oh, I think I'm more attractive than Weili. I'm like, hey, slow your roll, girl. Like I don't know. That's all subjective. I mean, very, very, nice ladies. But she's not that level for Weili. I think Weili will really have her way with her. But yeah, Jan, I think, needs to kind of fill up the holes in her game. Her ground game maybe get a little better. I mean, get some submission from the bottom, maybe work on BJJ, or just some defensive wrestling. I mean, the hips are there. I mean, looks like she has strong hips, kind of preventing takedown defense. But I'm saying, like, just because you're beating Claudia Gadelha at that point, I mean, I just feel like higher competition. I don't know. She's not that level yet. Hopefully she'll keep going. But yeah, good win for her. I'm glad she got it done. Giga Chikadze, of course, right? That line, though, Jesus, you can't play it. But yeah, Chikadze, of course, is gonna win, right? I mean, looking on tape, I already broke this down. That was like I had a separate video just for that. But yeah, man, round 1. Of course, he's really looking for that finishing blow, though. I mean, interesting. I think this kind of resurgence of Giga, he just wants to. He's looking for it. He doesn't want to go to decisions. He doesn't want to, be maybe robbed or just kind of leave it to judges and just, have a no contest or anything like that. He's had, not the best of UFC careers in the early on, but he's had that. Now he's looking for it. I'm waiting for that counter. I want to counter you and land something big. And I want to take you out. Good job. I mean, Jamie Simmons, yeah, I mean, like I said, maybe if he wrestled, but looking for past tape, I broke this down. But, unless you're going to go in there with like a crazy great wrestling game plan, and be able to execute on someone like that. I mean, just everything was just, all in Giga's favor. Total mismatch, man. But, yeah, Barcelos versus Taha, man, I'm glad I had Barcelos. This is the bar burner, man. It's like probably like the best fight of the night, I think. I mean, I'm sure both these guys got the 50K, right, bonus. But, yeah, Barcelos came in there. I had him in a bet. And I knew he would get it done, but man, yeah, Taha is no joke. I knew it. Watching Taha, I didn't knew he was gonna be a barn burner. It's just like Taha though. Like he's a solid fighter, man. I'm telling you. If just lower competition though. Barcelo's just at that another level, right? He's at that different level. But anyone like a little level down, I think Taha could get him. Man, he's don't fade this guy. He was tough. I mean, he even threw some good shots from his own. Kind of scared me a little bit. A lot of action, man. I mean, yeah, control time. Yeah, but it's a masterclass from Barcelos. Really great fighter, really good stuff, man. The bantamweight division, I've been high on this division for a while. I really like it. I remember back in the day, people were talking about the little guys don't like to watch it, but I'm like, what? They're like little Bruce Lee's. It's like a lot of action, high-paced action, especially these days, man. Just the top 10 is so vicious. But yeah, Barcelos, I mean, yeah, I hope, yeah, he deserves to move up in the rankings, and Taha's no joke himself, dude. So keep an eye on for them. Really good stuff. Andrew Lasky versus Tanner Bozer. Jeez Louise, Bozer. I had Bozer, dude. And I know people were saying Andrzejowski could get done, but I thought it was like a similar thing in Hall versus Silva, right? I mean, yeah, they can. And just like Hall had, you saw it. Okay, Hall has she can be trigger shy, and Silva's a crafty vet, like one of the best to ever do it. I mean, he's like arguably the middleweight GOAT, right? But like, I thought, no, I mean, I took Hall. I'm glad I did. I got it. But Tanner Bozer, my God. And I yeah, he's a crafty vet. And I knew on the feet, he looked bigger than I thought he would too. I mean, Tanner Bozer, this is why people are saying you want to go down light heavyweight. No, I'm happy at heavyweight. I'm fine. And he's gotten better shape. Like Tanner Boser, this is all just bad game planning, man. I mean, he respected the power of Arlovsky too much. You could see. I mean, I think Arlovsky had more pop in his shots. Like they were just he's a bit more heavy-handed. But Tanner Boser landing a bunch of leg kicks. If you look, more strikes. But leg kicks. Look, I mean, do you want to take 2 leg kicks or do you want to take 1 shot to the face? Of course, you got to take 2 leg kicks, right? And this is why. I mean, Boser knew he couldn't set it up. You gotta and same to Arlovsky. I think he just had more success. Like both guys though, they're just kind of like staring in the mirror. I get it. Heavyweights, they have power. You know, you don't want to get rocked, but you got to go for it, man. Set it up. Don't go, land something behind it. When you land that low kick, I mean, I think Tanner Boser's his defense. He was just kind of staring like a deer in the headlights. He's like in awe of Arlovsky. Oh no, he's bigger. Oh, I feel like he's heavy-handed. Oh, he's a vet. I mean, he's standing in tray with me. Oh no, yeah, man. I mean, stop respecting the power. If you're gonna lose anyway, just go for broke eventually. Like he didn't really put his foot on the gas. Like you can't just be leg kicking this guy. Set it up. Do something more, man. Just really pissed me off, man. I think he just burned everyone's parlays. And Glover Teixeira versus Santos, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I picked Santos in there. I had him in a parlay. I thought a lot of people did. I mean, I knew Glover Teixeira is a crafty bet. I knew he'd get done, but man, Santos almost took his head off in the first round and also in the third round. Just smashing him. He was looking good. Get him in reverse. It's just that, and I think most people in this light heavyweight division taking those shots would have gone down. I thought Glover Teixeira was gonna go down. I thought he was, he rocked. He was eating shots. I thought, oh no, the ref's gonna stop it. Survive. He did a smart thing. Keep it. Get close to him. Nope. Hug him. Try to recover. Get your wits about you. Get on top. And showed really just like, I mean, I guess they're saying Santos does a lot of. He got his black belt, and with the gi, using the gi and no gi is very different, right? You don't have a collar to grab on, right? You gotta. It just Glover Teixeira his BJJ looked a lot better. He knew how to transition. It was looking real slick, man. And even when Santos got on top, he was landing much more vicious ground and pound though. I mean, you could tell it was just more popping in shots, but Glover Teixeira did what he had to do. Get the sub. Look at that. Round 3, just man, Santos, what the hell, man? I don't know. Really needs to. I mean, you knew Glover Teixeira, of course, use the dirty boxing, get him tired, right? Get on the ground. He likes to ground pound you. Make it an ugly fight. Wear on you. You know what he's gonna do. I'm surprised that Santos at least didn't. I'm surprised he didn't look a little bit better on the ground. I'm not saying. I mean, I knew that Glover Teixeira would definitely have the advantage, obviously, but man, it just seemed like when he was down on the ground, it's like, like he didn't really use the legs really well to get. He just kind of used his hands, his arms to kind of control the head, which is good. But you have to use your legs too, get position, push off. I mean, it just seems strange. He was a little too comfortable, for lack of a better term. Comfortable on the ground. Like it made no sense. So yeah, man. But we're gonna take this, lick your wounds, go on to the next one. We're gonna get profit. I promise, man. I've got a fire on me, man. It's not gonna happen like this again. Good luck, guys. For you, just good luck. Let's keep on going, guys. Let's go on to the next one. Let's have profit.